Hi guys, Crystal here, realestateindustry.whistleblower.com, and one of the top questions I've gotten over the last decade is, how do I get out of my listing agreement? So people will actually call me and ask me how they can get out of their listing agreement with other offices. Now, it's not ethical for me to tell them, right? Right. But I do, because who's going to hold me accountable for ethics? I think the real estate consumer should be able to do what they want to do. So, if you have a problem, you're stuck in a listing with a realtor, first of all, sit down with the realtor and tell them, here's the deal. Maybe you want to write out a contract and say, okay, these are the issues that I'm having with you at this point in time. Here's what you promised me you would do, and then after I signed the listing, you didn't do it, and say whatever you want and have them sign it if you want to continue with them. Basically, they have your signature, right? So if you want to get out of the real estate listing, it says on there you have to pay the commission, right? So that's not good, right? So they might have got you to sign it by promising certain things. If they didn't follow through with these certain things, then you're still stuck with it. You still have to pay them commission if you get out of it. So before you sign the listing, make an extra form that says, okay, you said, X realtor, X real estate brokerage, that you would and write that all out. And if for any reason I am not satisfied with your performance on these particular issues, I can cancel this listing within 24 hours and make everybody sign it. Don't get stuck in a listing that you're tied to the realtor in the first place. No matter how much you trust them in the beginning, things change. And sometimes they change rapidly. So if you are stuck in it, visit with them, tell them how you need things to change. If they're, cantankerous about it and stubborn, talk to their broker or the, franchise or the MLS or all these places that don't really work. But with this particular thing, oftentimes if you just tell them you want out of it, they don't want to hold you to a contract that you don't want to be held to. Now, that's a lot of good brokerages do that. But there's many of them out there who will say no. And they will force you to the term of the contract, and you'll push and push and push. But what you need to do is stomp your feet and throw a fit and say, no, this realtor promised they would do this and they're not doing this. My house isn't being shown. They're treating me badly. They lied. They said they were going to paint the house, for example. They're pushing me around. They're telling me I have to clean this and clean that and, paint this room and move this stuff outside, and they're being mean to me, or whatever the realtor's doing to you. Just demand that you get out of that contract. Okay, don't let them have you sign something that says, there's cancellation and there's withdrawn. Sometimes if you cancel the listing, then it's canceled permanently. Make sure that you read that. But sometimes it could be withdrawn, which means that if you sell it within 120 days, 30 days, 6 months, whatever they've slipped into the contract, you still own commission. So you've listed with another realtor. They say that automatically cancels the previous agreement. Well, make sure. So another example is they sign withdrawn because you got out of the listing, and you sell it to a relative or somebody you just met. You don't sell it to somebody that they showed, because then they're procuring cause, and then of course they can fight you and try to get that. But if you sell it to somebody you just met, then the realtor can say at the closing, oh, well, you owe me because you signed here that if you sold it within 120 days, I get commission. So even though it shows canceled, it's not in the MLS, all that, it's really withdrawn, and you still have to pay him commission. So if you're not certain about anything, make sure, take it to a real estate attorney, make sure you know everything you're signing. Remember, the real estate forms are for the realtors and they're not for you. But if you need something to be spelled out more clearly, type out a form. Just, put it, this is in regarding to, put the address, the legal, and your name. This is regarding to such and such listing, as much details as you can. And identify every single thing, what the realtor do for marketing, who will pay for what. List out anything that you don't understand. And if you're doing a cancellation, make up your own form. This is canceled. I do not owe you any commission for any reason. You can't write too much. Have all parties sign it. If they have a managing broker, have them sign it. Make the broker owner sign it. Maybe get it notarized. Get other witnesses to sign it. You can stack a contract just like this, even on canceling a deal. As many papers as you want, make sure everything's written that you want written in there. You're a party to the transaction. Don't let the realtor say, oh, well, they're standard forms and you have to just use these the way they are. They're not, okay? They're standard forms to protect the realtor. You're the consumer. You're a party to the transaction. You can change it and initial it however you want. You cannot use that form and have your real estate attorney write up a form that you want to. Don't let the realtors push you around. realtors are not attorneys, and most of them don't even know contract law. So make sure that you're looking out for you and that you're getting second, third, and fourth opinions, and don't let a realtor hold you to a listing contract that you don't want to be in. If they are, email me, savvybroker@yahoo.com, and let's expose them for contortion, what's the word, contortion? Contortion. Anyway, they are a real estate cartel. They're pushing their way into your lives, and they're forcing people to stay in listings they don't want to be in. Email me, savvybroker@yahoo.com, and let's expose them. Have a great day, and check out realestateindustrywhistleblower.com. Have a great day.